back, being a fine figure here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Uncanny X-Men retro carded Jean Grey X Factor. Now, it should have said X Factor on the card because this was actually Jean Grey's X Factor look from the first issue, the Baptism of Fire, I think it was called. And this was also when she was when she came back to the living, because she had been known to be dead for a while. And, you know, Cyclops had moved on. He had married, actually, his Jean Grey's clone, Madeline Pryor, who was, I think, Sinister. Mr. Sinister made it. Now, I remember these. I don't remember too much the stories on it, but I remember I did used to have X Factor 1 all the way to 70, I believe it was, or 69 when it became the other X Factor. I ended up collecting the all-new X Factor. I ended up collecting a couple of it, then I just stopped. And then years went by. I mean, the collection was kind of lost. I think it was at my mom's house. And then all of a sudden, you know, I only ended up with a few issues. I don't know what happened with it. And I ended up selling them, and I kind of regret it. So, because I did enjoy that first run of X Factor. That team, that was my team. They were the original X-Men. You had Angel, you had Iceman, you had the Beast, you had Marvel Girl or Jean Grey, and you had Cyclops. And they were always my favorite X-Men. You know, back in the day as a kid, you know, that's what we had in X Factor. Man, it was great. You know, we got to see the formation of Archangel, Apocalypse. I mean, they had some good storylines in that line. And then all of a sudden they switched it out with Cannonball and stuff. I mean, no knock to them. It just wasn't for me. So I ended up moving on to other things. But anyway, today it's all about Jean Grey and coming back to life in this amazing looking figure from Marvel Legends. So as we do here on the channel, we're going to get this figure out of the box, and I will be right back. All right, now that the figure is out of the box, we'll quickly go over the accessories. And she does come with an extra set of open hands, real basic, same hands we always get with the Marvel Legends, which is like the open voodoo type. I'm hexing new hands. And then she does come with an effect, which is a telekinesis effect that you can put, I guess, in over her alternate head sculpt, because you really don't have, I mean, it doesn't come like with a peg or a holder or anything to put over this particular one, which this would have been cool, but get a little tacky, and you might, I mean, not too much, obviously, because it's going to show it's very translucent, as you can see. So if you put too much or, you know, tacky or whatever, it's going to show. So just enough so you can get a nice image on it, because this actually would be better with this. But it's nice to have a different effect. And then you have a loose hair effect with just the basic face mask on there. And it looks pretty good. That face sculpt is good. You got all the hair, that flowy red hair Jean Grey's been known to have. And it is a lot of hair, so needless to say, you are not going to get hardly any articulation with this head sculpt in it. And needless to say, it's not like you're going to get a lot with that one, but this one, you can tell right off the bat, maybe a little bit to the front, but you're not going to get any articulation as far as moving back, or you probably won't be able to get a lot. But we will see. We will see once we swap them out later on to see what they look like. Now, back on to Jean Grey. Now, this is great. This is exciting. Now, I'm hoping that we recently got an Angel that we just get a repaint. Just give us a repaint. It's the same, basically the same suit from that issue. Just put that X across, get rid of that halo, and just put an X. And that's basically it. And we need an X Factor Beast. I know we've got a retro Beast, but we need that retro, that particular X Factor look that we had. Or give us a regular, because during X Factor, he was able to switch back to human form whenever he needed. I think they had those machines or something that would turn, you know, people can, whatever. I mean, something like that. I don't remember. I'm going to have to go back and check that story out again. But I'm pretty sure he had that brown outfit with the X and, you know, his feet exposed and stuff like that. He was a little bit more human. And, of course, another Iceman X Factor would be cool. Now, back to Jean Grey. She looks pretty good. I got to tell you, this is her angry face. And then, of course, I forgot to mention, this was her smiley face. So I guess she smiles, because with this one, you're able to put in and just put the effect. You can, you know, grab it over this little strand of hair that's on here somewhere. And see, and when she does telekinesis, she smiles. I thought she'd be more angry during the fight, but I guess she smiles. And this is her covered up face. It looks pretty good. I mean, you get some movement. You're not going to get any articulation at all going to the back, but you can get some pretty good. Now, that looks weird. Like right there, that looks very funny. But right there, they should have just done the hair down. It would have been cool. I mean, I see what they're trying to do. Get a nice fighting pose. But then again, you can't use the on it. I mean, again, unless you glue it. So you're going to have to go a little tacky there to glue it on this one. But the outfit looks good. It looks just like that issue. The painting, it looks good in some spots, a little darker. Obviously, there's some plastic that it didn't. It looks a little off, like the orange, the yellow doesn't quite. I mean, you can't. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if when you get it up close, the shades of yellow are a little bit different here. Yeah, here's more glossy. Here's a little flat, more plasticky, and it does look a lot different. And hopefully, it's just my figure, not all. And the rest of you get a nice paint on it, but it looks off. It's off a little bit, but it looks good. It looks really good. She does have that good face sculpt. She's got that body sculpt we've seen before. The good one, you can actually got some good butterfly movement on this one. Well, this one does go back a lot. So yeah, I think it's the Black Widow body. And then you get articulation on the thigh, which I don't see the point because nobody can move a thigh up like that. But hey, it's good for posing. But then you get the cut there, and you know the X kind of looks ridiculous. If you do that, did they put some under? Yep, at least they cover it up. She's got a lot of, you got two different. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Man, she is very flexible. And not too much here. That's as far as you can go there. And is it drop down? Nope, no drop down. You get a nice kick to the front. Not too much to the back, but you can see that separation there. So I'd be careful because those do tend to loosen up a bit. And yeah, the only thing with this is just the yellow. I mean, you'll notice it. It's different once you get it in hand. I mean, you could probably see it. This one here is you can see it. See that nice yellow here, and then here's like very fadey. So it kind of bothers me a little bit. It should have been all one tone of yellow. But I guess the plastic up here is a lot different than the repaint here. Because I am assuming all this was green. And then here, I don't know. It looks like it could have been yellow. And they painted the green on there. But hey, I'm happy. Now, hopefully they'll continue it sooner. Oh, you got yellow paint coming all over the place. Little chips of yellow paint. See how long that will hold up. But I pose them, so I don't really mess with them all the time, so I'm sure it'll last. But anyway, I'm glad we got this. Maybe we can finally complete an X Factor first issue from Marvel Legends. I hope they give it to us sooner. It's a good sign that we got this because recently we did get, let's see if I can get him out of here without knocking something down. We did get the Cyclops in the blue suit, which is also in issue number 1. And all we're missing is the Angel. Let's see if I can get him out of here without killing this a little bit. So, yeah. Just repaint that little X, that white X on him, and this will be great. And give us a reissue Archangel. So, that would be great if they reissue that deluxe and give us on that new Vulcan body. Because that old version looks a little small next to these now. So, but there you have it. Jean Grey, X Factor. We're almost there. We're almost there. Repaint. Give us a Beast. Give us 2 versions of the Beast and Iceman. And I'll be a happy camper. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, continue to be a fine figure. Continue to support each other. And I will see you later.